Hey, how's it going? Well, it is Tuesday afternoon, and if my internet holds up and I don't get phone calls in between this, because I don't know how to necessarily turn off all the notifications and stuff. I'm not a high-tech type of person. Hopefully I can get through this. But I got something today to cover. I know a lot of times people may think some of the stuff I come off with is kind of kooky and kind of off base, and if you don't understand what I'm saying, it could appear that way, I imagine. Today I wanted to cover something, and I probably touched on it before, but more of a warning. A lot of people say they don't care what's going on, this and that and the other, but I care what's going on, because people need to know what's going on. People need to be warned what's going on. A lot of times I like to touch on prophetic things or end type stuff. I could get into biblical teachings. I could do all these kind of things, but when I feel prompted to do something, I just do it. I've been aware of some of these things for a long time, but I've been aware of a few more things here lately, and I want to put out a warning. I just heard recently how I've told before about the Muslim Brotherhood in our country, that there is an agenda, and I know some people take this stuff with a grain of salt. Please listen. This is not about Democrat or Republican. This is about what is happening to our world. As I have said before, I believe the Islamic religion very well could be the religion of the antichrist, if not real close to it. Now, I should not feel ill feelings towards any Islamic people. It is the spirit behind the religion of Islam. It is dangerous. I know people, until the problem is knocking at their door, people don't care. They just don't. Until the problem's, oh my goodness, now what do I do? They don't care. But we need to care. Things are happening in the country in England now. Islam is taking over. Hello, LU, how you doing? Islam is taking over. They are going to push their belief. They will attempt to appear to be peaceful, but eventually it will not be peaceful. They are spreading throughout the world. Their goal is to take over the world and make every single solitary person to follow Islam. And it can come to the point that they will take your life, and they have. This is the whole thing with this, the wars going on over with Israel and the Middle East. The Islam is attempting. They're working. They call us, I believe, Satan, America. Now the UK is being taken over, and now we have an Islamic person. Very well could be the mayor of New York. Islam is working its way into Texas, and people, many conservatives, many Christian people who are conservatives who support the Republican Party, some of the Republican Party has worked cooperatively with this. So it works on both sides of the aisle. But I'm telling you, if it starts working its way through our country, and again, people won't care until it's knocking at their door. Islam wants to take over the world. And I believe it's the spirit. I believe it's the antichrist. Now, do I just sit there and go, oh, well, that's how it's supposed to happen. We'll let it happen? That's a tough one. But my question is, in the United States, when it comes to voting, will you vote for the Antichrist? Oh, no, I won't vote for the Antichrist. Will you vote for somebody who supports Islam, the Antichrist religion? Or do you not care? I'm trying to set out a warning. This is the Muslim Brotherhood already set up how they want to take over our country from within. And even overseas, one of the things they believe that, I think I've said it before, whoa, the wind's taking off on me, is that I believe that the Quran mirrors the Bible. It's sort of like the opposite. They believe that a Mahdi or Messiah is coming. They believe Jesus is coming, which ain't the same Jesus. And one of the things is I believe they say he will come in time of chaos. So you can try to blow a country off the map and they're going to say, hey, this is it. It don't affect them. I'm sorry, but we have to be awake. We need Jesus. We need Jesus. Please pay attention to what's going on in this world. Pay attention to the Islamic extremists that are trying to stir up the damage, cause the problems they are in the world. And even if there are some that aren't extremists, when it comes down to choosing sides, what side will one who says they are not an extremist choose? It's not the Christians going around trying to cut people's heads off. I don't know if I can make this point strong enough. Countries are beginning to fall. I talked to a man over in India, and this is a Hindu country. They're killing people preaching the gospel over there. This is serious. But, as long as you got $1 in your pocket, no, they're not. Do you care? That is why we have to spread the gospel. We've got to spread the gospel of love, the gospel of truth, to be able to keep a hold on this. And I know eventually things are going to all fall, but let's win as many as we can. Let's have some sheep nations. Let's be a sheep nation, one who does not fall to the Antichrist. I do not know whether we go pre-trib, mid-trib, post-trib. I mean, I have my ideas, but you can't just stake, well, I'm not going to be here and everything's going to be okay. You need to care. There are souls out there. There is coming hard times upon this earth. And if these times do come, we need to be so rooted in the love of Christ that we can stand if we need to stand and not fall and succumb to the Antichrist and this Antichrist spirit. But we do not have to let this country or whatever country you're in fall. I'm just trying to throw out a warning. Like I said, some people, well, I don't care about this. This is going to happen. You need to care. There are souls at stake. There are people who's going to die in this. I know this isn't popular. I don't want to listen to that crazy bald guy. This ain't popular. I want to hear the good things. There are people hurting. There are people in need. I know I go rambling again. I just want to say, look into what's going on about how this Islam is spreading and what they believe in the Sharia law and all the things they follow and that they wish everyone, and it's infiltrating. Don't hate the people, love the people, But we must recognize what's going on and do what we can to push back the forces of darkness. We know the Antichrist is coming, but do what you can to don't just give up and let it happen. Be strong in the name of Jesus and the power of his might. And do what you can now. Wake up. Wake up. That's what I got to say. Wake up. People who follow after whatever political party they want to follow just because they think it's right, better research into what's going on and who believes in what. Do not support the Antichrist and what's coming in that agenda. Please. I've tried to say it as many ways as I can, and I know this is a little bit different, but it's serious. It's getting serious. Even if you don't see it, it's there. It's working. It's happening. So with that, I hope and pray that everybody will pay close attention. Don't just follow people because of a party. Be sure they're supporting the right thing. We need Jesus. That's what we need. We don't need an Antichrist kingdom to rule this country or any other country. We know some will fall, but don't let it happen here. My brother from Belize, I don't want it to happen there either, or anywhere for that matter. There's revival going on now in Pakistan and India. I would love to see them stand strong and the Christianity gets spread. I don't know how long we got in this world, but let's stand strong against the enemy. I don't know what else I can say. Thank you for your time. Have a blessed day.